watching a lot of Soft White Underbelly, which is like interviewing people about why they are the way they are, mostly like prostitutes and sex workers and stuff like that, and people with like drug addicts or drug addictions and mental health problems and everything. So anyways, I've been watching a lot of that, and most of the time he starts it by asking, how was your childhood? And I find that a really great question, and mostly because childhood is like where it all begins. It shapes who you are pretty much exactly to a T, like what your problems are going to be. That's what is going to be determined in your childhood. And we have generational differences, which makes such a big difference in our childhoods. I don't remember much about my childhood, but I do know that I was like sheltered. I know that I was an only child. I lived on an acreage. I lived with my mom and my stepdad from the age of like 2 or 3 or something, because my mom and dad divorced when I was like a really young kid. Then we moved to a little town, and I lived with the two of them, and I just remember my childhood being very sheltered, and like I was so curious, and I wanted to be street smart and stuff, and I was really into like Eminem from like an early age and stuff, so I wanted to be like harder, and I wanted to be tougher, but I was just like this little innocent like acreage only child that had like no life experience really. So I started to like fucking learn however I could how to live and how to be street smart and everything, however I could, while doing this in the most obedient way possible. I went to Catholic schools my whole entire life, including university, so that, and I was never religious, like from the age of like 6 or something. I just despised Catholicism, and yeah, this is just gonna be one part of this childhood video. I'll talk about this more soon. Stay tuned.